in the work I do, partnerships are absolutely essential. And I take your point, Christopher, about you can't always count on a private partner doing things the way you want things to be done. But if the city or the county or whomever, but the city is clear enough up front and structures a deal so that it does meet the public policy objectives that they're trying to achieve, then you will get much further with that than you can by waiting, and this is a California perspective, but waiting for the political environment to change so that people are willing to go out and vote to tax themselves, additional tax money on themselves in order to do things in the public domain. I mean, that just doesn't happen in California. So what we have to work with is what we have to work with. San Leandro, the city achieved its objectives. I worked on that project, still am. City achieved the objectives it was trying to achieve. If you look at the city of San Leandro, there's this big horseshoe of residential area where AT&T and Comcast are providing service that meets most people's needs most days, which means to say people aren't too pissed off usually. But it hasn't reached any type of pain point where they're willing to vote to raise their own taxes. Then in the middle, you had this industrial area, old brownfield industrial area left over from World War II, where you couldn't even get T1 lines from AT&T anymore, and Comcast would only go if you were willing to write $10,000, $20,000 checks. So the city, as an economic development tool, worked with a local entrepreneur to build out fiber in that area and is increasing the value of those properties there. So if the city has a focused objective and can write contracts with the private partners, and that's what we did in San Leandro, that provides the city enough leverage to make sure that public policy objectives, well-defined public policy objectives, are met, then you don't have that problem. I mean, it would be a great world if money could just descend on us and we could build out these municipal networks. And I've worked on municipal networks. I think they're great when the will to do it is there. 9 times out of 10, 99 times out of 100, in this state, it's not there.